Top 7 rarest eye colors in the world. Green eyes, total rarity check. Only about 2% of the world's population rocks green eyes, which makes them one of the rarest flexes out there. But here's the wild part. It's not just about having low melanin. The green magic happens thanks to how light bounces around in the eye. Basically, when light hits the melanin and scatters a certain way, boom, green glow. And fun fact, in a bunch of surveys, green eyes have actually been crowned the most attractive eye color. Yup, they're giving main character energy. Gray eyes, even rarer and kinda mysterious. Only around 3% of people worldwide have gray eyes, which makes them even more uncommon than green ones. A lot of folks confuse them with blue eyes, but nah, they're on a whole different wavelength. Both gray and blue eyes have low melanin, but here's the kicker. Gray eyes get their unique shade from collagen in the stroma. That collagen messes with how light scatters, aka Rayleigh scattering, and that's what makes the eyes reflect gray instead of blue. What's even cooler, gray eyes can literally shift color based on lighting. Out in the sun, they might throw off a greenish vibe, but indoors, they can lean blue or even have a lil violet tint. Plus, they come in tons of shades like icy light gray, deep dark gray, green gray, or even a soft hazel gray mix. Red eyes? That's ultra rare, like legendary Pokemon level. Okay, so, red eyes aren't just for vampires in movies. They actually exist IRL, but like, barely. We're talking less than 0.01% of the world's population, kinda rare. This wild eye color pops up in people with albinism, a condition where there's little to no melanin in the skin, hair, or eyes. Usually their eye color leans light blue, but in super rare cases there's so little pigment in the iris that it's basically see-through. And when that happens, the blood vessels underneath get a front row spotlight, making the eyes look pink or even straight up red. It's not just rare, it's mythical. Amber eyes, golden hour, but in your eyeballs. Amber eyes may not be as rare as red, gray, or green, but they're still giving limited edition energy. This golden, almost glowing eye color often gets mistaken for hazel, but don't get it twisted. They're not the same. Hazel eyes mix green and brown shades, while amber eyes are all about that pure, rich gold tone. What makes them pop is a low dose of melanin and a whole lot of lipochrome. That's the pigment behind the golden glow. And yes, while you might have seen this eye color on cats, owls, or wolves, spotting it on a human is a total head turner. It's rare, it's radiant, and it kinda looks like they've got sunlight in their eyes. Violet eyes? Sounds fake, but it's actually real. Violet eyes sound like something straight out of a fantasy movie, right? Like, how is that even real? But plot twist, it is possible, and the reason behind it is usually albinism. Now, while pure purple eyes aren't technically a thing, science says nope. The combo of super low pigment and red light bouncing off blood vessels in the iris can create a purplish vibe. Sometimes, it's also linked to rare mutations or even inflammation. So yeah, it's not magic, it's biology being extra. Blue eyes? Blame it on a prehistoric genetic plot twist. Blue eyes aren't super common either, and scientists have actually traced them back to a single human. Yep, somewhere between 6,000 to 10,000 years ago, a baby in Europe was born with a random genetic mutation that made their eyes blue instead of brown. And guess what? Everyone with blue eyes today is like distant fam to that ancient baby. It's giving prehistoric influencer vibes. Hazel eyes, the shapeshifters of eye color. Hazel eyes are a whole aesthetic. They're kind of mysterious because they shift shades depending on lighting and surroundings. While they've got a similar melanin level to brown eyes, the key difference is where that melanin hangs out. In hazel eyes, there's more pigment around the outer edge of the iris, which gives them that multi-tone golden green-brown swirl. Apparently, about 18% of Americans are rocking hazel eyes, so it's rare-ish, but not unicorn-level rare. Still totally mesmerizing, though.